In perimenopause, the spotlight is typically on the increase in belly fat, mood swings, hot flashes, and some of the other popular ones we always hear about. The one that's not spoken about enough is bone loss, and it's a big one. Up to 20% bone loss occurs in the 5 to 7 years around perimenopause, leading into post-perimenopause. Actually, the rapid bone loss phase begins in perimenopause and continues for 5 years until after the final monthly cycle. This is due to the estrogen levels declining, which accelerates bone resorption, breakdown, faster than bone formation, okay? That's a big problem, especially when you get older. We don't want to be a casualty who falls and breaks their hip, okay? It may or may not happen, but you can put the odds in your favor by taking care of your bone density. And here's how you're going to do it. Lifting weights 2 to 3 times a week. Again, 2 to 3 times a week, no more 4 to 5 times a week, which we have already spoken about, increases belly fat, but it also isn't advantageous in regards to bone density. Next, we want to go into what I've talked about is adequate protein. Okay, I'm going to give you some numbers here. Aim to get 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Okay, this is just an average. It's a stat for you to get going. Just to increase your protein alone would help with stopping bone loss. Next, we want to take calcium and vitamin D. Now, that's something I'd go to my doctor about because you want to get your levels checked to see just how much of that you need to take. But here's a big one. Limiting alcohol, and if you're a smoker, quit smoking. Both increase bone loss at a seriously rapid rate. And then, of course, we've got our sleep. All right, one that, again, is underrated and not taken serious enough. Getting adequate sleep, knowing when you're going to bed, and when you're going to wake up 7 days a week will actually help this whole process. So put these things in place, especially with the lifting and increasing your protein intake and stop the bone wasting that the body does during perimenopause.